Hi, I'm Liz Schrum for the Wisconsin Technology Council, here with WisBusiness.com, the show. Just ahead, Tom Still talks about a different kind of Rocky Mountain high, Colorado's economy, and how Wisconsin can learn from it. And Vicki Elkin, Executive Director of the Fund for Lake Michigan, talks about how the fund is helping to grow Wisconsin's economy. And now, here's the WisBusiness.com stock report. Rising, hiring. The Manpower Employment Outlook survey finds state employers expect to hire at a brisk pace during the fourth quarter, making Wisconsin's employment outlook the fourth best in the nation. From October to December, 24% of the companies interviewed plan to hire more employees, while 5% expect to reduce their payrolls. The remainder basically expect to maintain current staff levels. Job prospects appear strong across a mix of sectors, including construction, manufacturing, information, professional and business services, education, and health services. And falling, mining equipment. A slump in the coal mining industry has crimped earnings at Joy Global, a Milwaukee-based company that builds and services mining equipment. Joy Global, which gets about 2/3 of its revenue from coal mining, said an oversupply of coal was likely to keep the industry depressed until at least the middle of next year. The company said U.S. coal miners are reducing production, and conflict in Eastern Europe and Russia is hurting mining in the region. The company's third quarter earnings fell to $71.3 million from $183 million a year earlier. And now, here's Tom Still with his Inside Wisconsin commentary.
The drive along the Highway 36 corridor between Denver and Boulder offers stunning views of the mountains that make up Colorado's Front Range, as well as impressive perspectives on the state's economic growth. Tech companies in the life sciences, telecommunications, energy, and aerospace have all found a home along the corridor, which is among many physical examples of Colorado's business boom. While Wisconsin can't offer mountain vistas, the story of Colorado's economic performance offers some lessons for the Badger State, as well as affirmation of trends already underway here. An annual 50-state study conducted by the Metro Denver Economic Development Corporation provides statistical evidence to support what's obvious to the human eye. The study showed that Colorado ranked 5th in the nation in employment growth, 5th highest in business creation, and 3rd in high-tech employment concentration. Its overall competitiveness rank was 6th, its new economy index was 7th, its per capita personal income was 13th, its economic outlook index was 16th, and its innovation index was 7th. The list of rankings goes on, but you already get the picture. Colorado is generally humming along. Experts credit many factors, but the secret sauce may be something Wisconsin is also building. That's a culture of entrepreneurship and being a place that can attract and retain talent. Sure, there's the lure of the ski slopes, but Colorado also has strong mentorship networks, clusters of young companies and workers, strong business accelerators, and a vibrant live, work, play mentality. Colorado investors also do a good job of co-investing with larger venture capital firms outside the state. That approach helps keep young companies from being uprooted. So how do Wisconsin's rankings compare to Colorado? In some areas, they stack up well. Wisconsin was 18th in competitiveness, 15th in economic outlook, 12th in academic R&D, 16th in patents, and 4th in state and local tax burdens on new investment. In other categories, however, Wisconsin was middle of the pack or sometimes lower. Wisconsin can't sprout mountains, but it can stay the course in encouraging its high-growth innovation economy. And that's a mountain well worth climbing.
Thanks, Tom. I'll be right back with Vicki Elkin of the Fund for Lake Michigan.
White Hirschbeck Dudek represents companies at all stages of development and in a wide range of industries to navigate the legal challenges of regional, national, and global growth. At WHD, every stage takes center stage.
We're back with Vicki Elkin, Executive Director of the Fund for Lake Michigan, which is part of Milwaukee's Global Water Center. Welcome, Vicki.
Thanks for the opportunity to be here.
Tell us about the Fund for Lake Michigan. What is it?
The Fund for Lake Michigan is a private foundation that was created by We Energies, Madison Gas and Electric, and WPPI Energy as part of a settlement over the expansion of the power plant down in Oak Creek along the shores of Lake Michigan.
And why is the fund important to Wisconsin's environment and its economy?
Well, we have found that our investments have paid dividends multiple times over. The Fund for Lake Michigan has invested in more than 90 projects totaling roughly $9 million for everything from beach restorations to urban waterfront redevelopment projects. A recent study by UW-Whitewater found that our first 2 years of funding, when we made $7.5 million in grants, produced over 485 family-supporting full-time jobs in southeast Wisconsin and added $35 million to the local economy and improved property values by over $45 million.
What's next for the fund? What can we look forward to in the coming years?
Well, we clearly have a lot of great work ahead of us. We do have to have future payments to the fund approved by the State Public Service Commission. We anticipate that that will happen later this year as part of We Energy's rate case, and we're hopeful that that outcome will be positive. But we've made some great partnerships in southeast Wisconsin. There's a huge demand for our dollars, and we're just getting started.
Thanks, Vicki, and thank you for watching this edition of WisBusiness.com, the show. The show is produced by WisBusiness.com and the Wisconsin Technology Council, and sponsored by White Hirschbeck Dudek, MG&E, and UW-Milwaukee. Visit our websites to read and learn more. I'm Liz Schrum of Talent But Executive Search. See you next time.